Viewers, big update coming in as the US-Israeli war with Iran is about to enter its sixth week. Iran claimed on Friday that its military has shot down a second F-35 fighter jet of the United States over central Iran, Reuters reported, citing Main News Agency. Now, a second US fifth-generation F-35 was struck and downed over central Iran by a new IRGC Aerospace Force air defense system. Now, a fast news agency post attributed to the IRGC said the aircraft was completely destroyed and crashed, adding that there was no information on the pilot due to the severity of the impact. Now, viewers, Iranian reports suggested the pilot was unlikely to have ejected because of the violent explosion. However, there has been no confirmation from the US Central Command CENTCOM yet. Now, earlier on March 19, a US F-35 fighter jet made an emergency landing at US Air Base in West Asia after it was struck by what it believed to be an Iranian fire. Now, viewers, I'm being joined by Brigadier Hemant Mahajan on the phone line. Thank you, Brigadier Hemant, for speaking to News9. Now, it's a big claim made by Iran that they have downed a second F-35 fighter jet of the United States over central Iran.
I would definitely credit Iran with a good achievement because F-35 is one of the most modern planes in the inventory of the U.S. Air Force, and it is supposed to be a stealth aircraft and the best in the business. And this is the second time such kind of a plane has been shot down. So it's definitely a big achievement as far as the Iranian anti-aircraft defense system is concerned. But what is more important is that it is also a well-known fact by now that the Iranian missiles are being guided by the Chinese satellites. Therefore, they have gained tremendously in terms of accuracy and tracking down. So a lot of credit to the Chinese technology also, which is making USA pay, making USA bleed in this present Iran and USA war. And also what we have to understand is while USA claims that their air dominance is complete, but on the 33rd day of fighting, if Iran is still able to shoot down modern aircraft of the USA, it shows that a fair amount of fighting potential of the Iranian army in terms of drones, in terms of missiles, etc., is still intact, possibly hidden deep inside various tunnels alongside the mountains and alongside various parts of Iran, which the USA has not been able to detect up till now. So therefore, the logistic stamina or the operational stamina of the Iranians on the 33rd day is also very, very evident. So obviously, this war is going to take a fair amount of time. And one would also remember that earlier also some kind of a summation was made that nearly 16 or 17 USA flying aircraft have been shot over the skies of Iran, which includes most modern drones in the inventory of USA, AVAC aircraft, then interceptor aircraft, then aircraft going in for early for electronic warfare system, etc. So the losses, in short, suffered by the USA Air Force, which is the most modern Air Force in the world, has been the heaviest, I would say, since the Afghanistan war. So a fair amount of credit is due to the Iranian tracking system and the Iranian gunners or the Iranian guard, etc., who would have fired this missile, which got the F-35 down.
Well, Brigadier, how could Iran in the first place could detect a stealth fighter jet like the F-35?
It's a very interesting question. It's supposed to be a stealth aircraft where the radar signature is minimum. It's not supposed to be detected. The fact that it is able to detect very clearly shows that the Iranian surveillance system is of a high order. And I mentioned in the beginning, the surveillance or the tracking is basically being done with the help of the Chinese. The Chinese have got more than 400 plus satellites looking all over the world, and it is believed that a fair amount of, in fact, the complete area of the Iranian skies have been covered by the Chinese, and the Chinese contribute in a big way to ensure that anything that flies over the skies of Iran is followed up, is detected as to what kind of a target it is, and if required, whether a missile is fired to ensure that it reaches the target. So it is I would say, a success of the Chinese surveillance system over the stealth technology